Good Friday evening, folks. I'm NTV Chief Meteorologist Eddie Shear. This is a weather update for you as we roll into the weekend. And it's going to be a very busy weekend for me, as there is a lot of weather going on right now, and that is not going to change a whole lot as we head into Saturday, Sunday, and maybe even Monday and Tuesday. So we'll start with a look at the satellite and radar. What we've got here is a big area of high pressure out into the Atlantic, helping to drive this ridge right up near Newfoundland and Labrador. To its west, we've got this deep trough. Between the two, a very strong storm system, a very moisture-laden storm system, and this is all moving toward our neck of the woods. In fact, it's already bringing some snow and mixed precipitation and rain to Labrador. We've got rain pushing onto the west coast already, and although there's a break right here, there is still rain there, and that rain extends all the way back down into portions of the southeastern U.S. On the cold side of this system, we've got rain, snow, and ice, and this is all due for Newfoundland and Labrador from tonight through Saturday and Sunday, and then maybe another round coming in for eastern areas Monday and Tuesday. Temperatures, though, are mild because the storm system is ushering in some unseasonably warm air. Looking at 8 degrees right now in Badger, 7 in St. John's, 4 in Burgeo, even in Labrador. Temperatures above freezing from near Goose Bay to Cartwright points south, north, and west. Temperatures into the minus teens. Weather alerts in place. A special weather statement for eastern and northeastern Newfoundland for mild temperatures and snow melt Saturday and even for parts of the area on Sunday. And then we're looking at the threat for some freezing rain for mainly central and northeastern areas west of the Bonavista Peninsula. It looks like tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night, depending on how quickly this Arctic air mass currently in Labrador moves across Newfoundland. In Labrador, messy weather overnight, going over to snow by tomorrow morning, and significant amounts of snow certainly a possibility. Maybe more than 10 centimeters near the straits as we go through tonight and tomorrow. Otherwise, a flash freeze is going to be a possibility as temperatures tonight drop very quickly below the freezing mark from above freezing, which is what we are seeing out there right now. Rainfall warning in place for southern and western Newfoundland and the Green Bay White Bay area for very heavy rainfall from that moisture I was just showing you. Highest rainfall amounts going to be on the west coast, with this particularly in the mountains during the day tomorrow and overnight tonight. Rainfall amounts, you can see them here. It looks like on the south coast between 50 and 75 millimeters of rain. Same thing around the Port aux Basques area. As we go east and north, though, rainfall amounts drop off dramatically. And as we go toward the west coast, we see the highest amounts of rain north of Corner Brook and south of Corner Brook. But in Corner Brook and Deer Lake and the low elevations, it looks like between 30 and 60 millimeters of rain. But in the high terrain, just north and south, we're talking about bullseyes between 75 and 100 and possibly 100 plus. So localized flooding in the cities possible, or the communities, I should say, that have a high snowpack from the warm temperatures and rapidly melting snow and the heavy falling rain. And in the high terrain, the snow is going to melt quickly. There's going to be rain there as well, so some flooding of creeks and streams is certainly possible too. So if you have any cabins or interests in these areas, certainly be aware of the flooding threat over the next 24 to 36 hours. Temperatures begin to dip back below freezing tomorrow night. Freezing rain warning in place for Green Bay, White Bay, Northern Peninsula East, Port Saunders, and the Straits for significant ice accretion, mainly during the day tomorrow into tomorrow evening. Highest ice amounts look like they are going to be on the Northern Peninsula. So communities that have anywhere between 20 and 40 mils of ice accretion have the potential for some power outages. So if you're in one of these areas, especially on the Straits side of the Northern Peninsula and getting down toward the northwest side of the Baie Verte Peninsula and the southeastern corner of the Northern Peninsula, these are the areas that may see some power outages from the ice buildup. So something to keep in mind as well. And the heaviest snow this go around is going to be in southern Labrador, where amounts from tonight through early Sunday are going to be 20 to 30 in the south, lesser amounts as we go north and west. In fact, most of the snow that's on this map has already fallen in areas like Churchill Falls and Lab City. Goose Bay looks like we see a little bit overnight tonight. So here's Futurecast, area of low pressure into the Labrador Sea. Cold front behind it. That cold front separates the Arctic air from the mild air, and that battleground is where the heaviest rain is going to fall, which is on the west coast and the south coast, as that's where that battleground kind of hangs longest. By tomorrow morning, snow in southern Labrador, heavy rain south and west Newfoundland, freezing rain developing on the Northern Peninsula, maybe ice pellets as well. By lunchtime, freezing rain still in the Northern Peninsula, working its way onto the Baie Verte Peninsula, rain south and rain west. Through tomorrow afternoon, more rain south, more rain west, and the freezing rain on the Northern Peninsula, showers east and central And through tomorrow night, it looks like that rain finally ends across the west coast, pushing onto the Avalon Peninsula by Sunday morning. And it looks like during the day Sunday, that cold front pushes through. Temperatures fall rapidly for most areas, especially in the afternoon, and we catch a break. But the next bout of messy weather looks like Monday and Tuesday in the form of rain, freezing rain, snow, and ice for eastern and northeastern and possibly central areas of Newfoundland. We'll talk about this more over the weekend. Here are your future temperatures over the next 24 hours or so. Notice they rise by tomorrow morning for the island. We're talking about mid-teens for some areas by 6 o'clock. Going to be breezy tomorrow as well. By the afternoon for highs, mid-teens, east and central, north, much colder than areas just south. 14 degrees Grand Falls, Windsor by 3 o'clock, minus 10 in St. Anthony. That's where the freezing rain threat is tomorrow afternoon. And in Lab West by tomorrow, temperatures into the minus 20s. By tomorrow night, we're talking mid-minus 20s, close to minus 30. Midnight tomorrow night, if you're out and about, it could be mid-teens for eastern and northeastern Newfoundland. This is crazy for mid-January. But as we go through Sunday, we begin to come back to reality as temperatures by evening for most of the island will be back below the freezing mark. We'll talk about what Monday and Tuesday have to offer coming up over the weekend, but I hope this gave you a good idea as to what we can expect. Have a great night, stay safe, and look for more weather updates on Facebook and Twitter from me as we head into the weekend.